Okay, now we're here with the Vaszikli's game submission here. We're looking at another Goths game here. Goths versus Turks. For some reason I'm looking at this opponent here. We'll see what Turks bring to D1 Arabia here. Vaszikli, however, playing the Goths here. And must have some shenanigans planned here with the Goths unique unit, presumably. He's pushing in the deer here from a distance. They're far out, but not that far out. You would think he was playing arena at this point, pushing the deer this early, but yeah, I'm sure it's a plan here. We'll see what the game brings here with the Goths, and our main focus is going to be the submitter themselves, Vaszikli Koyokoda here. Very heavy food investment. From other civilizations, it might mean a scouts opening, but in this case, I don't think that's gonna be it. Very low ILT time so far, 0 seconds for Livinhoro and 3 seconds for Vaszikli here, so nothing too much to mention with the deer pushing in mind here. Now, what's kind of a risk here with the deer pushing is that you're sacrificing important scouting on whatever the opponent is going. In this case, the Turks player is currently just walling, but if you want to be a douchebag like you Turtle Tower earlier this evening, you could actually go forward with the scout and try and lane 3 sheep and 1 cow here. Oh, about to find the enemy scout here, maybe. Oh, tell me you're patrolling. Ah, sees it. Nice. First hit for Vaszikli here. And there is another on top of a hill as well, so Livinhoro can't really run here. They have to fight. And yeah, don't bail. Don't bail. This is Vaszikli's fight. He's gonna win this one. He's actually sending one builder forward to fight it. Yeah, to wall. What's that? Wait, what? Alright, so what's the plan here? We're gonna send a builder blindly forward here, not really knowing the enemy location. Okay. We're gonna wall resources here, gonna go full Goths lane here, is that the idea? Seriously, dude, where are you going? There's nothing to see here, there's a wood line. Yeah, he's got a sneak. We're gonna see some sneak barracks here, I think. Okay. Sneak villager. A very patient sneak villager here, but here we see the resources, stones and golds. No barracks at home, so that's going to be a forward barracks, I presume. 2 on gold, forward man at arms maybe. Seeing the enemy barracks here. Nothing Vaszikli can do to stop that. How does Blue not see this? Blue is doing the Obama, as man would say. Okay, he sees it now. He sees it. He's gonna rush it down. This is... this is unironic. This is value. This is value for Red Deer. He's idled 11 builders of blue here too. How to counter a Turks rush? You just drop the Goths barracks right in their face here. He's making the angry housewives here, so it's not over. Livinhoro doesn't really... Why though? Why? And I failed to recognize that Livin is actually going for the scouts here. What the fuck is going on here? committing 6 villagers to tear down and, for the moment, fairly harmless forward barracks here. Literally, what the fuck? Oh, color me confused. Well, he's making scouts. He's sending another villager forward for reasons I can't quite understand here. Akkal reduced down to casting low elo legends. Yeah. This is actually around 1200 elo, I think, and we're attempting the quick walls here. As you can see, it might or might not work. Oh, pro move. Pro gamer move, and now it's going for the forward, under forward. Oh, and Vaszikli, next time you roast my gameplay, have a look at your own, eh? Seriously, you're playing more messy than I do when I'm having fun. What is this? Weak forward villagers dropping a fucking goths stable here. And blue is also compensating for the forward barracks. It doesn't even see the. What's with the range? What's with the men-at-arms? So many questions. Well, at least it's an eventful game. I'll give them that much. It's already looking dangerous for the community games later. If all the games go like this, I'm gonna be getting too much to drink before we even get there. Alright. Turks Scout versus Goths Scouts, and guess looks like Goths Scouts are coming out on top here, but that's because of the Spearman joining in here randomly as well. First hit for Vaszikli again here, running around. Feudal style. Vaszikli says he's always walling, but he's not walling at all at home here. He's just playing full YOLO Goths here, and now he's planning for some kind of castle towers, something forward here as well. Color me confused, and what's fun about this is that blue has no idea what's going on in Vaszikli's base because he lost his initial scout here and doesn't even know actual location of Vaszikli's base here. Vaszikli Koikoda. Walling in the stone here, but there's stone in the back here as well. You need to wall in that as well. And looks like the defense of Livenhoro is on point here for now. Keeping the aggression out, did lose only 2 villagers, all things considered here, and isn't that far behind in the progression here. Very much gold in the bank for Vaszikli here. And why so much gold when they were only making trash units like scouts and spears? That's also puzzling to me. Okay, defensive tower on the gold at home here. Maybe a reaction to the range at forward here. Vaszikli really needs to keep up the pressure here with slightly more idle TC time here, but because of having 2 eco kills, that kind of even things out here. That tower delays any castle and town centers investments in the next age here, but of course you wanna preserve the gold. Market is also the second building needed to go to the next age. It's gonna trade resources now to get to the castle age and beat the Turks player to it. While Livin really wants to get to the castle age as well and get the Janissaries out here. But yeah, lacking some gold, lacking food. It's going to be a solid lead for the Goths into the castle age here, while the Turks scouts aren't really doing too much here in Vaszikli's base. Alright, finally some walling here. Small walls. And Arsak says this is around by Elon Arabia. Yeah. Can't really label this as anything else than all in though. Both players on 1TC, obviously still in the feudal age here after, yeah, some messy situations from the very get-go here. These barracks here being the peak moment of the game, of course. But now what's the follow-up going to be? We still have forward barracks and stable here, not walled in by blue, which is confusing to be, because if you palisade wall in these structures, they can't really produce anything. And at the very least, the pathing will be awkward if you wall here. Castle Age is in for Vaszikli here, is probably going to drop a castle once the stone allows here. Incredible investment on stone here now. Really was that castle up for Huskarls production and anarchy, maybe to be able to produce Huskarls from the one forward barracks as well. No production here. Wait, it's getting squires. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Here comes the castle. So Vaszikli wants to protect the secondary gold there. There's already a tower on this gold, so that's fine. We have some stuff forward here as well. Forward building's not really producing. This is Hero vs Viper 2017. Yes, something like that. 22-minute Castle Age timings. If you're gonna place a defensive castle, okay, I'm not hating this. It protects the wood, it protects the golds. Why not over here though? To protect both golds while they're at it. Oh. That's fine. Big commitment here. Are we gonna see Huskarls now? Yeah, we're gonna see Huskarls. They have +2 defenses, +1 here, and Turks player going full boom here, but looks like 2 TCs going up, but later to the Castle Age as well. Behind the Milders wants to catch up here against the Goths player with only 1 town center. For now. Light Cap. Janissaries. Spearman. Archer. Livin is playing the AI army card here, while Vaszikli is patiently stacking up on... Wait, he's only sending 2 Huskarls forward. He's revealing the master plan now. He's gonna send 2 Huskarls forward to raid. We're not gonna take that light cab. That's not a threat. And we're apparently going to see Janissaries against Huskarls here, which should not bode well for the Huskarls here. Gunpowder units... They should shred infantry. But at least we have +2 defense here. What Vaszikli needs to do here is to add... well, once he sees the Janissaries, he needs to add elite skirmishers or something to deal with the Janissaries. He may or may not have seen the flag on the castle. Well, he sees it obviously because he has buildings here. Food and gold eco, quite comparable here. Looks like we might see another castle from the Turks here at some point. Defensive castle to produce more Janissaries. And these 2 Huskarls just going about it here. They're actually going to get the kill there. Maybe a second one. Value! 2 Huskarls getting 2 builder kills here. And... now what? This doesn't look too pretty for the Huskarls, does it? 12 Janissaries to 4 Huskarls here. Nothing much else to see here. Light cav over here, light cav over here. Good scouting by Blue. That's a good grasp of the map here, while Vaszikli has a very confined picture of the map overall here. And not TC going up at... No. Why here? Hello. Woodline. Is it me you're looking for? That's like the worst TC ever on this area here. I mean, yes, it's about scouting. Desperate for wood, maybe. Wood issues, let's not go there. But few tiles to the left here and you have much, much, much better wood income. Anyway. 21 to 9 army now. But he can make a lot of farms around. Oh, so it's a farm TC. It's a farm TC, fine. Wood. Goths don't need wood, they need farms. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. 1, 2, many farms. This is an only farms TC. Again, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Only farms. Enter the Huskarls here. Anyone close? Actually, Vaszikli might be aiming for a quicker Imperial Age here. Look at the food and gold situation here. That could be dangerous for the Turks, especially given the castle and Janissary investment if he loses the castle. Goodbye, Janissaries. Really wants stone for more castles here, and he's killing it quickly, but that's also a giveaway for Vaszikli here to see the... walls going down here. Just patiently massing up on the Huskarls here now. Huskarls versus Janissaries. Who's gonna win? 14 Huskarls against 19 Janissaries. My money is on the 8-range Janissaries any day, but who am I to judge? Blue is wasting a lot of time here freeing up the stones. It's fine now, just move forward. Do something. The eco situation is similar. Whoever gets more villager kills here is going to be in a fairly decent spot. Defensive siege workshop. Long-term plan for onagers maybe could be the case here. Which should be decent against the Janissaries if you can get hit in. The problem is that they have 8 range, so not too easy to hit with conventional siege weapons. Elite Huskarls with Janissaries here, but the Janissaries are outnumbering Vaszikli's numbers here. Imperial Age could sway things, change things up here. The Turks, much more eco in the bank here. Imagine if the Turks player had a market. He could actually... He has a market. He could actually buy the Imperial Age here, but he's not doing so. And it looks like Artak was correct here. Lots of farms around this random TC on the woodline. So it wasn't for the wood, it was for the farms. Farm TC confirmed. See, I know this low elo mindset. Yeah. So Huskarls running in here. Well, if they get close to the Janissaries, that could be very bad news for Janissaries. Any melee unit, if they are allowed to get close to the Janissaries, Janissaries will struggle. But they've been showing some hit and run micro here. Has a castle on the hill. But to be honest, as goths, what do you do here? I guess you add something either to send between the elite Janissaries and let your units get close. Let's say you send Huskarls forward to force the Janissaries to shoot, and then you have elite skirms behind, because elite skirmishers do very decent against gunpowder. You could add, being in the Imperial Age with Goths here, you could add bomber cannons as well to get groups of Janissaries from distance. H, big advantage here, but Vaszikli certainly needs to get some trebuchets out here to deal with the forward castles of red here. Yeah, no, Janis are still good against Huskies. The thing is to have something in between to allow the skirmishers to take out the Janissaries. So if you have the Huskarls in between or any spam unit in front, your elite skirms, and this is against Castle Age units, mind you. So I'm assuming here that you get Bracer and potential defense for your skirmishers as well. Lucky for Vaszikli here is not stressing perfusion here, is getting anarchy first to be able to produce Huskarls from the barracks. And then the perfusion comes later. Well, of course, if you're able to mass Janissaries against Goths, even elite skirms won't make sense because of the range of the Janissaries and everything. And the pure strength of their attack, 17 plus 0. Looks like Livid is preparing for the Goth spam here as well. It's getting the barracks up. Gonna go eventually into the champions here. But it's Imperial Age against Catholic for now. There's still a window of opportunity here for Vaszikli to get some damage in, but it really needs to get some raids in there. He has the eco advantage, but if the Turks are able to get to the Imperial Age and get to the champions here to accompany the already strong gunpowder units, you're in trouble playing the Goths here. Alright, Huskarls versus Villagers. That shouldn't be an issue for Vaszikli here. Getting some good trades here. He's gonna get nice eco kills here. He's hunting the Villagers down, but Janissaries with a beautiful choke point here. Goodbye, Huskarls. And 4 buildings producing Huskarls. Vaszikli, where are your barracks? You want to... What kind of goth spam is this? 2 barracks? And 2 castles. This isn't Goths. Do we have perfusion? Yeah, I think we do. I'm producing them quickly here, but doing decent here. Denying a castle might actually kill the foundation here if the Janissaries don't catch it in time. Let's see. Blue might have deleted it, I couldn't tell. Okay, so you are Goths, you are in Imperial Age, you have food, you have gold, you have perfusion, you probably have conscription as well. And you have 2 fucking barracks too. Sorry about the shouting. You have 2 fucking barracks to produce your units from. It's okay. It's 20% more quickly producing barracks. But seriously, if you're floating 1300 wood, drop some more barracks. Thank you, Vaszikli. 3 more barracks. This. This is... I mean, if Vaszikli wins this... I need to get another beer. At least. Are they elite now? Elite Huskarl. Okay. So we're delaying the spam until we have all of the upgrades in there. Fine. We're not even placing another barracks until we have the full upgrades. Huskarl still not doing great against the Janissaries though, and they aren't even elite here, mind you. We have Imperial Age here for the Turks, might even be able to afford the elite Janissary here, and Livin, by the way, not in a beautiful spot to respond here either. It's actually going for the Hussars here over the champions. I mean, why would you make champions though? Do you have the Janissaries, maybe even elite Janissaries here to deal with the Huskarls? If my Arabia games could be like this, I would never play Arena again. Yeah, makes sense. That's the backside of boosting the 1v1 elo playing mainly Arena, you know? You get to meet better Arabia players. Arabia specialists, which may or may not be the case here. But it's not over. It's Vaszikli, he has the eco lead here. He has 8 barracks now. I don't know, the capital going up to the side. Blue seems to have decent map control, still has 3 castles up. But you'd argue that the Huskarls, they do have more mobility than the Janissaries. So if you split them up for some raids, maybe extend on your builder lead here and try to get to that pop cap of the Goths. Eco upgrades, nice as well. Handcart, corp rotation, town watch for some visibility here. Good raids to the side here. No Janissaries here to stop that. 65 Huskarls to 27 Janissaries means that the elite Huskarls here, actually, with their current numbers, should be able to deal with this. And finally 200 swordsmen, soon to be champions here for Livin. Should shake things up a bit here, but you need champions and you need masses of them. You need definitely more than 7 barracks as Turks here to contest the Goths. Even if Vaszikli only has 8 barracks as well, he does produce a lot faster. Going for the raids, splitting them up now, that's nice. Elite Huskarls raiding here, we still only Janissaries, not elite Janissaries here from the Turks. Some neutral gold being taken, I can appreciate that, but now they're kind of... It's the big compact Goths base here, but the Huskarl spam, and when you're not walled at all at home base here, that's going to be a big issue for you. With 70 Huskarls, 69 Huskarls now against 52 military from the Turks. Castles uphill here, but Trebs now with siege engineers, I think. Trebs with damage against the taking out castles. Why not use the other one while you're at it? Also, Pleb Goth seems to be doing well here, yeah. Did I mess up the names now, did I? Yeah, that's what alcohol does. I guess we'll need to get to the Tatars game right after this one so I can mess up names even more. But Vaszikli somehow has been able to outproduce the Turks in military here. Still only 200 swordsmen for Livin here. Could get to champion here. It's on the way actually. But losing the castle, so no more Janissaries to deal with the Goths here. And, well, you know, 11 200 swordsmen against 69 Huskarls, that's not going to do much for you. Basically, even going into the champions of his own here, and he'll easily outnumber the Turks here. So just gonna slowly push back here. Yeah, Turks definitely need to go ham cannoneers here now. Only one cast left and not really producing Janissaries here. But you don't even need to research anything for Turks to get to hand cannoneers here, so the eco doesn't really favor it though. Only 10 on gold now, and Livin struggling for gold here. Turks really need gold, and they're losing ground here now, and actually Vaszikli might take the win here. This reminds me of that time when you thought Husk also Teutonic Knights were the most OP units in the game. Well, the most OP unit is clearly Turk Spearman. So, pop cap for Vaszikli here, and he's fighting a Turks player with 100 pop here. That's not gonna end well for the Turks, you know. And scouting is decent here. Turks basically know the whole map layout here. There's still some neutral gold to be taken here if you are the Turks. No way, he's missing that by one tile. Anyway, though, it's champions in for Livin here as well. And Vaszikli turned this around. I need to end this one here. I'm more of a Burmese Cav Archer type. Oh, tell that to Dennis Arsak. He'd love you for that comment. You know what? I'm actually gonna send. Dennis is drunk right now. He'll really appreciate that comment. He's gonna check this VOD later as well for the this one, but I need to let him know about this now. He's gonna dig you for that one. All right, Vaszikli wins this with the goths. I said there's no way Turks don't win this at some point with the 3 castles, Janissaries, and everything. Livin being a little bit too passive here. Living on the edge maybe, but or edge of the cliff that is. But he did get punished for it. And well, I'm gonna need another beer after this performance. GG, good casting, says Ullevald. Thank you, Ullevald. Yeah, it was fun. It was just crazy. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the stats here, and there's more games where this came from. At some point we're gonna need to move on to playing as well, and I recently got a desktop computer, so I can't really play with the keyboard, proper keyboard. I'm so used to playing on a laptop. This game is better than anything I've seen at top level recently. Yeah, you gotta love when the decision making makes such a massive impact as it does here. Like you don't really know what to do, and then it's yeah, goes a bit crazy. GG, I'm just gonna get me another beer, and I'll be right back.